Hi, this is Elise from Bossupmixmedia Embroidery Art. If you're new to the channel, thank you for joining in. And if you've been around from the beginning of this channel, thank you for your support. We need all the support that we can. Now we have the 4 owls, and the last segment of the project that we did of the project of the owls, we did blanket stitch. Now I'm going to venture which the buttonhole stitch. So we're going to do that with the tree branches. We're going to do the buttonhole stitch, and I'm going to leave a little gaps in here too, because we're going to actually try to do satin stitch on the next segment. So let's try to do this together. If you have your slow stitch and you if you want to join me, let's do this. Okay, so I have already started on this buttonhole stitch. So what you do on the buttonhole stitch, you go, you pull it in. Okay, let's do the buttonhole stitch. Okay, we go, put your needle in, but go between the fabrics, bring it up between it, and you will have a loop. And once you get that loop, you bring it up, and there you go. That is the buttonhole stitch. Now I'm gonna do another one so you can see it. So you go in, go between the tree, I'm gonna say tree branch, then you go back up, pull it, and that's another buttonhole stitch. Okay, I have, and you notice on the last segment we did the blanket stitch. The blanket stitch will be, they are farther apart, which is the blanket stitch right here, but the buttonhole stitch is more closer, so that's why you can tell the difference in the two stitches. So I'm bringing it up again, which is called the buttonhole stitch, and then because what you're doing, you bringing the fabric, you bringing your thread through the back of your fabric. Okay, so there we go. That is the buttonhole stitch. Now we have the buttonhole stitch. Now I have wanted to do the satin stitch going across now, in which we can do that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring to complete that that buttonhole stitch. I'm gonna bring it down right there, if you can see it. Bring it down so it's a complete stitch right there. There we go. Now I'm gonna do the satin stitch. The satin stitch is just a fuller stitch. I'm gonna fill this whole section here with this thread, but I'm gonna go in an angler, which is if I can catch all, I'm gonna say 3 of the branches if I can. So I'm gonna go again. Let me go a little closer. So we just did the buttonhole stitch, and now we're doing the satin stitch, because I want to group all these stitches together, or should I say branches. Okay, and that will hold the tree branches all together. And this is a multicolored thread, so if you see it changed colors, because I love the multicolors with this slow stitch. Okay, now I'm going to bring my needle on the opposite side of it, if I can catch the other branches. So we're just doing enough of the satin stitch to hold the branches. Okay. Now, I'm going to go back. Okay, we're going to go back. I'm going to move this branch a little bit puffy there. Remember we glued, see how freely that glue is? That I'm going to take the endless glue and glue it again, because now we just have it there just to hold. I'm thinking maybe I should do base this and I'm going to put a little right here on this one. Okay, and bring it, put it underneath. We're going to remove our fabric, and there we go. Now, what I'm going to do now, we're going to go back to, let me make sure this is down, because I want no puffles in the fabric. Okay, let me bring it. There we go. Okay, that's perfect. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put the stick pin to make sure it don't move until it dry a little bit. There we go. Now we are going to do the buttonhole stitch again. So what we're going to do, we're going to come up, okay, I'm down, so I'm going to have to come up because the fabric is down. And go down this one. Okay, we're going to leave that there. Now, bring it down. Alright, I had to switch my needles. Okay, here we go. So we go in to the fabric, bring it right up from that way. Okay, then you bring your thread around, loop it around, and then come up. And there we go. That's that buttonhole. Okay, do it again. Bring it in, loop it around, bring it up. There we go. That's number 2. And you notice I'm trying to do it close as possible. Okay, here we go, the last one for this branch, and then I'll move it up some. Bring it in. There we go. So that's the 3 buttonholes. Now I could have went closer with these buttonholes, but I didn't think I want to go closer. So now I'll go down to lock that stitch in. Okay. Because remind you, this is free form, pole bow, slow stitch. This has a lot of titles, okay? Okay, here we go. I'm coming up. This is how you start the buttonhole. Come up. Okay, bring your fabric, loop it around. Loop it around, there we go, and pull. That's 1. That's your buttonhole stitch. Okay. Then come up, loop it around. There we go. 3. All right. Then we bring it down, because I'm only doing 3 of these. Which we could have did the straight stitch. Just did 3 stitches. Okay, let's do a straight stitch, and I can show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so we could have did, I'm just wanted to do the buttonhole since I wanted to do the buttonhole because I wanted you to know the difference in between the buttonhole and the blanket stitch. See, we could have did this with just a straight stitch, and it's the same way. And plus, this way you even use less thread. Okay. So, all right, there we go. So you have your buttonhole stitch, you have your straight stitch, which is 3 in a group, and I'm going to, I think I'm going to try to do 2 more stitches with this before I, let's do 2 more. Can I do it? Or just do 1? Okay, we just do 1 because the needle is kind of long. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it in the back. Okay, can I do the back? I'm going to take it to the back and run it. I'm going to run it through the back, through the fabric too as well, because it's not going through the other part, and just run it right through. There you go. Trying to do it neatly as possible as I can. Although no one is going to see the back, but you want to make sure that the stitches are in. So we did so far we did the blanket stitch, which is right here. Let's bring it down. The blanket stitch, and we did let me bring it up. We did the buttonhole stitch, added with the satin stitch here, and we have the regular stitch, which is, I can say the running stitch, or because it's not the satin stitch, because satin stitch, if it has to be more than 3 stitches. But anyway, this is the concept of different stitches here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna embellish the tree more, and I'm gonna do satin stitch the next time you see these branches. They will be done. Okay, with that said, thank you for joining me. Like, subscribe, and comment. Yes, I need your comments, because I'm trying to do the segments on stitches and the satin stitch a little shorter than usual, and see how it worked with you guys. And not only that, I need to hear from you to see what more stitches you would like to learn. Okay, with that said, have a good one. Bye.